To the journey of self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, so I did do a meditative session on your sign before I did your reading. Okay, or before I'm doing this reading. I wrote a few things down that came to me, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it. All right, so this month there will be a focus on your spiritual path or on your internal environment. Okay. As this begins to happen, you'll find that you'll be able to actually make those decisions, in reference to your goals or some of the things that you were trying to do, and maybe on your career, your personal goals. So also too, you guys should, while you're doing all of this, you'll probably be pretty busy because as you do become clearer on your career goals or your personal goals, you will be starting to focus and make, moves toward those things. But you guys should be careful to save time for your spouse this month. Okay? Because you're, kind of looking at yourself, which is not a bad thing. It's only going to make you better. There could be little petty conflicts, because maybe this person isn't getting enough time. That's just like a little tip. Pay attention to your spouse. Okay? There seems that there is going to be a heightened sense of self-esteem and achievement of goals. Finance is looking good. You guys should get out and get some exercise to maintain your strengths. Your spiritual focus will in turn make your personal demeanor better. So that means like when you go to work, you'll just have a glow about you. People will be like, oh, why are you smiling? What happened to you? Stuff like that. Okay. It seems as you do your internal work, it'll actually have a 3D. It'll show up in the 3D on you. You'll be wearing it. Okay. Some investments this month won't pan out, but it won't make you broke. It'll just make you invest differently to find success. Okay. If you guys are in school, you may find that this month you may need a tutor to actually get the grades that you want. You may have to do some extra study and some extra focusing to, get the full understanding of what it is you're trying to learn. If you're traveling this month, it'll go well. If you're thinking about traveling, definitely travel. There's some growth that will come because of traveling. There seems to be a spiritual awakening of some sort happening in your life. There's also a rebirth happening and a healing from past traumas. You guys have a chance to heal and focus on creativity and your power. And if you do that, you can watch these things grow. So this means what? If you're owning your own business, if you're doing anything creative, if you are trying to increase maybe your productivity or your ability to make more money, you should definitely do this internal work because it's going to come out in everything you touch after that as a good thing, as growth. Okay, as clarity. There may be some things that you guys are trying to control this month that you need to let go of. And as you learn this lesson, it'll bring you a blessing of peace and confidence. Also, if you guys are having trouble with that, like anxiety or needing to control things, maybe you should meditate and expect an increase in all the areas of your life, guys. I don't know. When I wrote on the paper as a title, I was thinking about calling this Abundance in All Things. Not quite sure yet. Let's get through the reading. But it's looking pretty good for you guys this month. Okay? A lot of people are leveling up. A lot of signs are leveling up. Seriously. Because a lot of people have done the work coming out of Pisces season. It was like the depths of hell for some of us because some of us have been through some real stuff. Childhood, young adults, whatever. There's a real sense of going through the depths of oneself, going through the depths of hell, and now we're all coming back as pure gold. Okay, so I've already pulled the general energies for the month. Something I did on a video by mistake, and now I just started doing it. Okay, because it does save me a little bit of time. What I'm going to do is clarify on camera as well as go further into the life path spirituality section and the love section. I'll pull all of those cards on camera. Okay, so Let's start. There's something in your that's in your head, guys. I think it has something to do with love or betrayal or something like that has you stuck. You're working hard to try and get out of it. You're even working hard, on your regular stuff, but it has you stuck in a way, and you're having a real hard time getting over it. This doesn't have to be for everybody, but it seems to be. It could have been something that someone said to you. The information came in fast, hard, brash. This could also be you reacting to what you've heard. However it goes, whatever was said, guys, I think it's the truth, okay? There's a lot of swords around here. We got the 8 of Swords clarified by the 3 of Swords in the reverse, something you guys may be trying to heal from, and clarified by the Knight of Swords, okay? That's a lot of swords just right there. And then finally, we have the Ace of Swords as an energy that is moving in like the beginning of the month, may have happened last month, could happen, toward the middle of the month. All right. The situation, whatever this truth is, whatever this new idea is that you got from whatever this is you're going over in your mind, it seems as though this truth is only going to either, become sharper, or this idea is going to grow. It's only going to, if someone has had a conversation with you and you didn't like what they said, well, unfortunately, there's a sense that whatever they spoke, whatever they said, whatever their truth is, whatever your truth is, it's only going to intensify in nature. Okay? It is only going to intensify in nature. I always say that when I see this card, because it is the Ace of Swords. And he is not, holding a sword as usual, or it's not coming from, the sky. This man is forging this sword as a blacksmith. Okay? And he's going to have to keep reheating this piece of metal until it's come out sharp like a sword. That's how a sword is formed, okay? So there's a sense that whatever this truth is, whatever this idea is, because that's what swords represent, it's only going to intensify in nature, all right? This situation is calling for temperance. Maybe someone else reacted too fast, too hard. Maybe it was you, not really sure, okay? There seems to be a choice of an emotional value. I no longer call the cups anything to do with love. It's not always about love. Sometimes it's just about emotions. So it seems to be a choice that has to be made. Something here about emotional value. Okay? It seems as though this choice brings a tower moment. By the end of the month, this could have already happened. This could be approaching. Whatever this is, it needs to happen, because whatever the situation is, it's not working. Look at this thing here. Look at this thing here on this mountaintop. It is dead. It is dead. I mean, it has flies on it, for God's sake. Whatever this is that you guys are going through, just know that you have all the tools that you need to make it through. I love it when I see the Magician. I love it because I know it means you have the tools that you need. There are powers and abilities that you have. And as long as you use them properly, you can master whatever this is. Okay? Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. And this is just the general energy, so we probably will get more information as we go on. All right. This could have been about somebody being selfish, maybe holding out on something, some information. Also, too, it could have been about somebody not wanting to give you enough of their time. This, to me, is about selfishness. Sometimes when I see it, I talk about holding on to your heartstrings or your purse strings tightly for self-preservation. This is just straight selfishness. And now I think it has you guys thinking about the way you've invested. Okay? Or you realize that someone was not investing. All right, there could be a love offer, or an offer of an emotional value coming in. Or you may have decided to take your emotions and put them elsewhere. Let's go ahead. Yep, it looks like you guys are going in a new direction. Spirit is simply asking you to temper yourself. Heal. Remember, the Temperance card is a card of balance, healing. Okay, in this particular deck, for me as well, African American Tarot, it talks about, because he has a knife, for me it represents cutting out things that are no longer working for you. Almost like a surgeon, okay? For that healing, for that balance to come back. It is clarified by the Fool. I feel as though you guys are going in a new direction. This could be spiritual, or this could have something to do with a relationship. However it goes, I feel you guys are going to get way more confidence by choosing you or choosing this new direction. Yep, trying new things. Here with the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Two of Cups. There's a choice that you guys are going to make that is going to bring you stability and maybe even marriage. If it's something of a spiritual nature, if you're looking for, let's say, an ascension, clarity in your gifts, spiritual gifts or anything of that nature, whatever it is, a closer walk with God. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, you're going to get that. The Ace of Pentacles is a promise toward that. It is just the beginning stages. And then the Hierophant is here to confirm that that could happen because the Hierophant holds the key. Okay. Here we have the Tower. The Tower card is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. In the upright. Whatever this decision is, I'm telling you, these days when I see the Tower card, it's really feeling like the Judgment card because a lot of people have done their internal work. They've looked at some things, regardless of how ugly it was. They've looked at them and they've made decisions to bring renewal into their life. And that's what I always say when I see the Judgment card, a decision that will bring renewal in your life. Because in the typical Judgment card, people are in graves. They're coming out of graves as the whistle blows. Kind of like Judgment Day. But they're coming out of graves, okay? And this card here, this thing is really dead and doesn't even know it. It should be put in a grave. That's what this Tower is about. Letting old cycles end, even if you may not want them to. It could happen abruptly. It could happen harsh. However, it's necessary for the wheel to turn in your fortune, okay? You guys are going to make it through this. There could be some conflicts. You guys may have choices, may be confused at this time. The situation is calling for temperance and strength, okay? Once again, the Two of Cups is here again, clarifying the Tower card, okay? So, whenever I see the Strength card, I always say it, the devil is somewhere lurking, all right? So I feel like you guys may have been in a toxic situation prior, and now you're looking to, do something better. And I feel as though it's coming. I feel like it's coming. It could have something to do with a Virgo because the Magician is the card of Virgo. It could have something to do with a fire sign, maybe even an air sign. Clarifying the Magician card. The Magician card is clarified by the Page of Wands. There could be some information coming in reference to this situation. Also, too, it could just be about plans that need to be grounded. But with the Magician here, lets me know, because remember, he's using all of the elements. If you want to ground something, you can. You just have to make a plan and execute. Let's get another card for the Magician card. Okay. So, look what just happened. The Five of Cups and the Magician in reverse. Okay? Those two cards came out together on purpose. These two cards actually know it's more. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is so clear. These four cards came out together on purpose. All right. This is information and walking away. The Five of Swords. Okay. As well as the Hermit. I was just going to say this. Okay. This is what I was going to say. I'm going to say it now. Okay. Here we go. I'm blown away, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. These came out together to say this. If you're going to cry over spilled milk, you're going to miss the opportunities and you're going to try and manifest from a place of lack, a place of brokenness. Therefore, you will manifest the same. Like attracts like, guys. I just had this conversation with Pisces. All right. Like attracts like. You are being offered an opportunity to see it for what it is, to walk away to find your Two of Cups, because remember, the Eight of Cups is just an 8. We're all looking for the 10 of Cups, and the other 2 cups are going to be presented to you. But you have to make this decision to bring renewal to your life, whatever that is. Okay. This does not have to be love. This could be you moving. This could be you changing your career. This could be anything. Okay. Because this is a spiritual portion, but it's definite that there is a leveling up of some type, as well as a type of awakening happening. An awakening happening, whether that's something that happens in your life that you may consider tragic, or something of that nature, or something that, could be considered devastating. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like, I want to be particular. Like, I don't mean like, physical harm to somebody or something like that. I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about like, the dynamics of your social life changed in such a way you feel isolated. And now you're like, look, I probably need to just get a new group of friends. And it changes, what you're looking for in your life and the dynamic of your life because of the people you now are starting to engage. Or it could be something as, something in the realm of love. It could be something like that sends you on a whirlwind of an emotional upheaval, and you have to figure out how to restructure yourself to find what it is you want in all things, correct? I think a lot of times when we introspect when things don't go our way. Now, there's a healthy way to introspect and there is not. I always say, take the responsibility for what is yours and leave the rest, but unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others at all times. There's some type of information that's coming in that is going to cause someone to walk away or to make a choice. If this information has not already come in, it's coming. Okay. There's something here with conflict, fighting, and competition, bad communication. Let's go ahead and pull some life purpose cards. This could also have something to do with career as well, guys. But I'm really feeling like it has more to do with something of an emotional nature. Like I always tell people, creativity, passion, fertility, all of those things are held in the same chakra. So if something is going on in your life, whether it's career, creative project, love, it could affect all areas of your life. The poison will not be isolated. This card is career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you joy and abundance. You desire and deserve. Okay? Like I said, this could also be about career. I knew that. I felt that coming out. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. See what I mean, guys? That's why I no longer talk about love when I see the two cups. Remember I said that in the beginning? Because yes, this choice does have an emotional value to it, but for some people, it's not going to have anything to do with love. It has everything to do with choosing a career that brings more emotional fulfillment. I mean, this could have something to do with someone being a Western doctor and deciding to be a holistic doctor instead, because they feel like it would just be better for the world, for the collective, if that's what they devoted their time to. All right. It says you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. All right, guys. So that's that card. I want to get one more card or so. Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. If you guys are looking to bring, I always believe in this, bringing a little bit of life into your life, right? Or, brilliance, beauty, just that fertility, flowers. Especially if any of you are trying to have children, if you're looking to have babies, buy yourself bouquets of flowers and display them in your home, somewhere where you can see them. I used to put them on my table in front of my television, on my coffee table in the living room. I did that for about a whole year. It definitely helps you bring abundance into your life. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy just a bit. And the incense that I'm using. I'm going to clear the energy just a bit, and now we're going to move on to love. I suggest you guys ground and clear your energy as well as you go through this month, because it seems as though you are going through some type of transformation, or you're trying to make a move that will transform your life. As we know, as above, so below. It has to first go on inside for it to actually manifest outside, correct? So, still a transformation. Let's go ahead and get into the details of the love portion. I'm going to pull some romance angel cards. I'm going to pull some notes from the universe cards, and then I'm going to go. First card out, 3 of Cups. Second card out, 8 of Wands. Listen, okay? I hope this video ain't it, okay? The information, okay? I'm serious, guys. Couple jokes. Listen, another thing too, if you're going through a sad period, look, put on some stand-up comedy, whoever you like, your type of humor, and laugh. Laugh. It really is the best medicine. I was just having a conversation like this with Pisces. I was saying how sometimes you have to imitate that thing until it shows up in your life, because like attracts like. If you want to attract someone who loves you, love yourself first. If you want to attract peace in your life, be the change that you desire. Be peaceful. Okay? If you want to attract abundance in your life, well, be grateful. The universe would be like, oh, so they like to say thank you. So let me give them some stuff to say thank you about. Okay? Be grateful. But laugh. If you're crying, laugh so you can bring more of that into your life. All right? Okay, guys. So I see that you guys are moving away from something that may have been either casual, something that may have been involving multiple people, someone who could have been indulging way too much, themselves and others. I'll put it that way. Okay? It seems as though you guys are making plans to go in a different direction. Well, let me tell you, Spirit wants you to know that the worst is over here with the 10 of Swords. The worst is over. Make your plans. Shoot your shot. Do what you have to do. You're more inspirational than you know. Okay? Here with the King of Wands. You're more influential than you know. Okay? And the Page of Pentacles is a offer of something stable for the future. Could happen by the end of the month. Could happen before. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. Ooh. Okay, look. I don't even like all of this drama. Okay, y'all? I'm going to say that no. Let me go ahead and put these cards back and start again. I mean, there are a few cards that are in my hand that I'm going to, let me shuffle again, okay? All right, let me try it. All right, clarify the 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to take these cards because I swear. All right. There's something here about, for some people, it's a divorce. For some people, it's a contract or something like that. It could even be a legal case. Okay? Don't know. But, however, someone is a bit defensive. Someone is trying to find their footing. There are lies and secrets that are coming to the forefront. I feel like you, Gemini, are just trying to get away from the drama. I think like y'all are saying the same thing I just said. Because when those cards hit the floor, I didn't expect it. But I was like, okay, I'm not with this. All right. You guys are having strength to make a decision. And I do believe that that decision is to go in a new direction. Even though it might be slow, you're going in this new direction, trying to end cycles and begin new ones. All right. All of those cards have appeared. Now, let's go ahead and put these back because it's a lot. I don't want my table to get too messy just yet because I still have to clarify 4 more cards. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands about? Walking away from the devil. Devil is here in reverse. It's about maybe a false attachment. You may have thought you had someone that you didn't. We'll put it like that. Their fault, not yours. Okay? You guys may have found out that somebody was into things that you don't necessarily approve of. There could have been competition. But you guys have a promise from Spirit for something stable, new opportunities. Okay? I did change this expression too, okay? I no longer call the cups love offers and things like that, right? I call them emotional value. But now I have been calling this lately a gift from Spirit of stability, something solid. Now this, I feel that way, for real. Opportunities. King of Wands. I feel as though you guys are using your intuition. You're feeling confident despite whatever. And you're looking around to see where you're going to invest next. Or looking at the investment that you made. But I don't see you looking back, with tears in your eyes. I see you looking to see, okay, what am I doing? Where am I going? All right. Kind of like figuring it out like that and making your investments, shooting your shots. The 10 of Swords has been clarified by the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. All right. Now, to me, that means that you guys are cutting out situations where there is no reciprocity. It seems as though you guys are looking to get as good as you give. I like that. I like that, Gemini. Page of Pentacles is being clarified at this point. Let's see. Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Chariot. You guys are moving on to bigger and better things. Point blank, period. And I think that you guys learned something about yourself in this situation. Because the Chariot always moves forward with duality. The good and the bad, right? Moving in the same direction to bring success. What did I say? Here's the Sun. Here's the Empress. Okay, Gemini. Yes. What did I say? I said in the beginning, I think I'm going to call this reading Abundance in All Things. I think I'm going to call it that. I think I'm going to call this Abundance in All Things because it's looking real good, guys. You guys are leveling up. Making better decisions. I'm happy. Let me tell y'all a secret. I guess I could tell y'all my fellow air sign. I was getting tired of doing certain readings because, it was a very stagnant energy coming toward the end of last year. I mean, I had personal things that I actually was focusing on. However, just really though, prior to me moving out of that energy, I almost got tired of doing, especially love, because it was just a mess. People were allowing themselves to be mistreated left and right. And me as an empath, I couldn't take it. I didn't like that. And I feel like people are choosing better. Okay. It was something about that Pisces season. We done dealt with our shit. And we're doing it. All right, Gemini, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. We talked about this in the beginning. Okay? We did, because I was saying that if you guys allow control to go, you will find, let me see, where is that at? I was saying that allowing control to go, you will get a lesson that brings you blessings of peace and confidence. Okay? The Sun, the Empress. And this says let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. All right? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Okay? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay? As well as heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with others. Listen, honey. Let's look at this card for a second. You see how she's talking to him? See how she's talking to him and he's looking off in the distance? Sometimes speaking your piece does not mean that you are being heard or even listened to. It just means that you said what you have to say. Now you can rock on. That gives you closure in itself. Speaking what's on your mind is, to me, has the same value as an apology. It doesn't do anything for anyone except the person giving the apology. It clears your conscience. They may never understand and they may never listen, because I'm feeling that strongly. You may have to tell some people some things and they may not want to hear it, but that's okay. That's okay. As I said to you before, Spirit is on your side. You are being gifted with abundance. These 2 cards wanted to come out. These 3 cards. I'm going to take them. And as I said that, here we go. It's not only about being right. It's not only about being right. Okay, Gemini? Because I know as air signs, we like people to understand us. And honestly, as an Aquarius, I really like people to understand me. But I'm starting to realize that that may never happen, and that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm not for everybody. So, it's not only about being right. In all tests of character, when 2 viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went the greater length to consider the other's perspective. You might not know, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, the universe. The last card out. Prepare to be astonished. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy. Everyone, always, forever. And prepare to be astonished. P.S. Oh man. And will you ever become a big time manifester? See what I mean? Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy. It's all good. All right, Gemini. That has been your reading. Have a great rest of your day, and